Has Simeon changed?
Nah.
And why'd you say no?
You know what it is, yeah? I mentioned this before where I've got friends who I've known for years before socials and everything. And some in the past few years just boom. And they move slightly a bit Hollywood. Then you've got people like Sim, you've got Lou. When Lou lands, straight away, yeah, where you on? Where you at? Blah, blah, you know what I mean? And it goes back to what he said, I don't post all the time. So like the other day when we were out at Forbes, you didn't see me filming or posting, you won't see it on my story, you won't see it anywhere. And you've got people like Sim, Lou, and a few others who just stayed the same. Then the others are a bit like, yeah, I've made it. You're not on my level, you can't, you know what I mean? And it's a bit weird when you see it, and I'm thinking to myself, before you made it, I was the one championing, and you've made it, and I still don't want nothing from you, but you don't get it. I'm just here, I'm happy that you're doing well, because I know, like, I've always said from day, like, me and your brother had a long talk the other day, and I said to him, I've always known my route, because I said to him, I've always felt like I'm good at putting people in position, but my route is, me and Wes have this talk all the time, that I have to be slightly flashy. It's not flashy, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know you
For
mean.
what purpose? What you mean? For what purpose?
So, for me to be able to market anything I do, I noticed this a few years ago, especially like 2018, 2019, where I went on holiday all the time, frequently. Anytime I travel, anytime I'm seen in a club, anytime I'm seeing lifestyle. So if I'm standing in front of a car, I could be in the most dustiest clothes, but on socials, for me, the moment I'm seen around any sort of lifestyle luxury, there's a super spike. When I do things just super casual, it dies. You get what I'm saying? So I said to Wes, for instance, like the first time when I moved here, when I had the old car, when I was traveling all the time, when you see me like in certain places and you're thinking, how the hell did he get to these places? Everything was booming. So it was easier to example Summer Love. That's why Summer Love was booming at that time, because I would post holiday, boom, a flyer ad. So all the girls would see that. Oh yeah, I'm coming. Oh, you sure you're gonna be back by this date? Yeah. So my style into the game is not fitness alone. It has to be a amalgamation of everything. And also something he said to me like 9 years ago. He was like, "Right, get on YouTube." This is like, you said that to me like in 2014. He was like, "Get on YouTube." I could see that being your lane. And back then I was like, I want to be the guy behind, blah blah blah. But it finally clicked just probably months before my mum passed, where she's mentioned, you're not meant to be the hidden guy, you're meant to be the guy there. But even though I'm now on YouTube and that, I still kind of struggle with it, because Wes knows my patterns. You see what time I go gym. I go gym midnight, 1 p.m. I go around the times where I'm not going to bump into no one. I do food shopping at 11 p.m. because I'm so used to being by myself and being away from the limelight.
Which is bad for branding.
Yeah, it's bad for branding, I can't even lie. Being away from limelight, that's the reason why I went to Forbes when you invited me, because I said, you know what,
okay, going into the new year, is that something you're gonna like maybe attempt to just see what happens if you are out there a little bit more?
I've been changing it because I started vlogging. I think what I struggle with showing too much is, especially where we grew up, where when it looks like you're
doing too well,
people start moving funny around you. You know what I mean?
Have you experienced that though?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Does that make you want to change? Okay, so I mentioned about has Simeon changed. Would you say people have changed towards you? Because that's another question people don't tend to ask, because one...
Not anyone that I keep close.
Okay.
And my circle's tiny.
And what would you say you noticed when... Obviously you've always been Simeon Panda, but what would you say you noticed when you became... I know I'm asking the same question, but you was always Simeon Panda. But what would you say you noticed when you became Simeon Panda and it was clearly obvious that, okay, I'm now a celebrity, okay? People are now aware that I earn more than the average man. What would you say changed in the way people dealt with you? So forget your friends and your close network.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people who, let's say for instance, you've got a guy called Gary who knew you were Simeon before,
Yeah.
but he wasn't in your close circle. But now he knows you're Simeon Panda. How did Gary now treat you? I don't know if you understand my question.
I get it, but genuinely, I've not experienced, like, for people that know me, I've not experienced anything negative.
Okay.
Where it's like they've switched up on me. Everyone's just so, I used to see you in blah blah blah. Love what you're doing. It's positive, man.
Okay.
It's purely positive. I've not had the like the haters. I've not had that or experienced it from people that knew me or know me. I've just seen like either I've seen a comment where someone will be like, I used to go to your school. I used to da. And it's just love. It's straight love. Love what you're doing. Keep doing the thing. I actually follow your program. I actually watched your last video. I still eat the breakfast you made. It's positive. Like I genuinely I couldn't think of someone that I know or that knew of me that's given me a physical interaction that was like kind of negative. Nah, not really.
And what would you say? What would you say money has done for you? Because, for instance, and I want to have this conversation because sometimes people like to downplay certain things. Now, it's clear to say that you're earning more than the average man. Okay, it's clear to say you live a lifestyle that so many would dream of. Okay, and my question to you is, obviously this success has brought money.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, what has this money given you that when you was earning maybe $3,000 a month? Because I'm just going to throw a number. Let's just say you're earning 20K a month. You haven't got to agree to or disagree. What would you say that has given you? As in regards to how you feel, in regards to your temperament, anxiety, what has that done for you? Because sometimes people say that money is not everything. And I always find it those who have money who say that.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what has money done for you?
It's given me freedom, man. Absolute freedom to do the things that, like, when you think of something that you want to do, you can do it. You know, and it's also taken away the stresses of bills, you know, and just the stresses of everyday utilities and bills and stuff like that. But when I think about what it's done in regards to relationship and things like that, I mean, like, me and my wife, we were in a 2-bed in Hither Green, you know, but like for years before all this, and we were just as happy, man. You know, we used to go cinema all the time. We go out to eat. We just like, so it's opened up the budget for the food, the dinner. It's opened up the budget for the trips, etc. Even though that was the time when I did just start the traveling, so we were traveling regardless. But yeah, it's changed maybe the class that I fly in. But other than that, in terms of the relationship happiness, yeah, just as happy, you know. And with my friends, the stuff that we used to do, where we used to train and chill, Chiz will tell you it's the same. Just training and chilling.
So why Urus? So why Urus and not just maybe, I don't know, a Volkswagen Touareg?
He's been a
Why
car guy.
not
It'll never
Touareg?
be that.
It can get you from A to B.
That's fantastic.
So why not just a Touareg?
Because I'm a friggin', like you said, I'm a car guy.
He's a car guy. He's been
I
that
love
from
cars.
day.
That's my second passion. So if training is number one, cars is number two, and always has been. This isn't, and for me, I'm not putting anyone down, but you do get, obviously, people that, you know, I've got some money, it's Lambo time, you know. That's not what it was for me. I've loved supercars from when I was in school reading the Guinness Book of Records and seeing the McLaren F1. Like, I've been in love with frigging supercars since then, just like a lot of people are. But my passion for supercars is, I love the cars, I love the performance, I do track days, like I do rallies, I'm fully involved, I tune every car. I love cars. I want the fastest, loudest, just dopest car, man. I love cars, you know. So that's my passion. Cars is my passion.